Hi. I hope you're all doing well. If you've seen my last video, I went over some mods that I did on my float tube, and I dropped a little bit of a hint in there. And I did say that I was going to talk about an additional feature that I've added to the float tube. Well, that's what this video is about. In my last video I did on my float tube there, I installed that working tray, if you will, and which I'm really excited to get out and use. But I want to talk to you about what's inside here. And you can see right there, it says Juice Box Lithium. It's not your standard juice box. This isn't strawberry. This isn't grape. This isn't ecto cooler. This is another, what do you call, power box. Yeah, that's what most people call them. Power box, charging station, that type of deal. This power box, this juice box, is available at isopower.com. And what makes this one cool is it's very, very small. And Jeremy from Ice Power helped these guys design this box. I've already opened it up, as you can see, but we'll go through the contents of this bad boy. Get some stickers. I already put one on the old table right here. Absolutely. Get a little thank you card. Personalized. Pretty awesome. And then we get into the thick of things. Starting off with, get this nice little neoprene carrying case for it. The juice box sits down right inside there. It's nice and protected. SAE cable. I'll get into that in a second. What else we got? Some extra fuses, because on this cable right here, inline fuse. We'll get into that in a second. You get a lithium battery charger. Fantastic. And then the granddaddy itself right here. Boom. Juice box. 12.5 amp hour power box. Now, if you're into kayaking, float tubing like I'm into, or you just want a smaller footprint, this would be a very cool box. This is no frills box. There's no speakers or lights or anything like that on it. This is what we've got here. This is it. So we got a 12 volt plug, okay? Your cigarette lighter plug. 2 USB 3.0 charging ports. 3.0 is important because the 3.0 charging port or USB port, it allows you to charge your device at the highest rate possible. The highest rate that device will allow it to charge. This switch right here, that powers up these two ports right here, okay? This switch over here, this one on the outside, well, that powers up this port right here. This is the SAE port. And what the SAE port is, that's kind of a tongue twister, is this is where you're going to charge up. This port right here is where you're going to charge the unit with its charger. And then this cable, like I said, we're going to get into this cable right here. This is something new to me, but I can't understand it, which is kind of unusual because I don't understand electricity that much. Just being honest with you. So this is a SAE port or cable, okay? These are the cables that you're going to find on your graphs, your locators, your Humminbirds, your Lowrances, your Garmins, all that kind of stuff. That's why this end is naked, and it's you can separate these, and you can put battery connectors to it. That's what this port is for, and that's why there's this inline fuse in here to protect your graph. Boom, there's a fuse right there. Bingo. So this will be really important because I'll be plugging this here into this end. This end will then get wired up to the graph that I want to get for my float tube. But talk about a cool unit. This sucker weighs, I think it's just under 4 pounds. Just under 4 pounds. 3 pounds, I put it on a panfish scale. It was 3 pounds, 11 3/8 of an ounce. So there it is right there. And I'll show you, you can kind of see, I don't know, this GoPro doesn't really do a whole lot of justice. Well, you know what? I have a tape measure right here. So let's put some dimensions on this thing. So across is 6 1/4 long by 4 and, well, I'm having issues here. 4 3/8 wide by 3.5 inches tall. Awkward filming by yourself. But I'll show you why I have this for my float tube. And then I'm going to tell you where you can get it. And I'll even tell you how to get a little bit of a discount on this sucker. So let's go over to the float tube and I'll show you exactly where it's going to go. All right, here we are. We're at the float tube. Now I could rock it right out here on my new platform, but what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put it right here in this little pocket. Good thing that little sucker's tough. This dude is going to ride right here. And what I'll do is I will run, here's that SAE port. I'll just run that up. Locator I'll have mounted right here. But fits nice and snug right in here. I can actually zip that right on up. How cool is that? There it is. Now, if this box interests you, I would highly suggest that you go to right here, iceholepower.com. Pretty fancy video graphics there, huh? Here's the secret. If you use the code LoneAngler2020, you can get 10% off. From me to you. So yeah, if you're a float tuber, especially you float tuber guys, I know that it's even more cramped of a fishing area than a kayaker. This would be a really great box for you to have. Even you kayakers, I can't wait to actually use this in the portable fish house. It's even a smaller footprint. I do have my bad mofo. Let me grab that. I'll show you for size comparison. Here is my bad mofo. Here is the juice box. Oh! So I'll set that like this. Grab you guys. Boom. There it is right there. That's how big it is. Now granted, the bad mofo, you know, this thing has what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 12 volt port plus the speakers. There's a 12 volt port. Plus the speakers and the Bluetooth, and it's got lights on the one end. And I love this thing. It's awesome. It's you know, for having 2 batteries in it, it's not very heavy at all. But it does have a much larger footprint, and it's probably not something that I want to try to figure out. I was going to try to figure out how to put it on the float tube, but then Jeremy said, hey dude, you need to give this a try because it's much smaller. And I 100% agree. I don't need that many ports when I'm float tube fishing. I really don't need the tunes either. This thing's going to work out beautifully. It's really easy to operate. It will power the little Garmin that I pretty much decided on getting for the float tube. So yeah, man, check it out at iceholepower.com. The Juice Box Pro 12.5 amp hour power box. Awesome, man. Thanks for stopping by. I hope this will help you out a little bit, you know. I'll tell you what, man, this lithium battery technology. Oh, by the way, inside here, it's the good lithium. The Life Pro 4s, man. Awesome stuff. Jeremy has a great video on his YouTube channel. Go check out Icehole Power, their YouTube channel. He's got everything you want to know about all the different kinds of lithium powers out there, what it all means, you know, how to wire up several of them together, batteries, all that good stuff. Stuff that I'm learning about right now actually through his channel. So definitely go check that out. If you're looking for, you know, a little extra power to keep things charged up in your kayak or your float tube, or just you need a smaller footprint. Sometimes in portable ice houses can get a little bit cramped up. I would suggest looking at this for sure at iceholepower.com. Remember that code? Lone Angler 2020. 10% off this bad boy. All right, guys. Have a good one, and I will catch you later.